Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Kingdomcraft. Oh my goodness, I am so very excited today, ladies and gentlemen. It's just you and me, by the way. It's a single episode. We had a huge collab in the last one. And if you missed it, I recommend that you pause this video right now and go back and check it out, because it's going to be important. Otherwise, you won't really understand where I am or what I'm doing. But if you've done that, I will now continue, so spoiler alert. Last video, we as a group came together. We were only missing Cubfan, which is pretty sick actually, getting that much people together in one go. And we came together and we decided that it's time for a new kingdom. It's time for the third of the original 3 kingdoms. And so I'm over there today, chopping down the stupid oak. Trunk of oak. I really hate chopping down tree. Have I said that before? Probably 100 million times. Anyway, we need a lot of oak for what I want to get started today. I very early in the block chart discussion shouted that, hey, I want to do the walls. Can I do the walls? And no one opposed it, so I'm assuming... Get out of here, Bone. I'm assuming everybody is fine with me doing the walls. It's kind of like how I started in the Mountain Kingdom as well. I don't know what it is. I guess I enjoy being trapped. Or rather, I enjoy being safe inside some awesome looking walls. These walls, the whole kingdom is going to be very light. Look at this beautiful site that we have for it, by the way. This whole kingdom is going to be very light. It's going to be a kingdom of pride, but not richity. Pride and not rigidity. More about that in the last episode. I won't repeat it. Basically, the wall, though, if I've been understanding screenshots and things that we've been sending back and forth to each other correctly, the walls are to be wooden. In fact, we don't really have any stone. Let's take a look at this. This is the block chart right here. The only stone we have is cobblestone. Which quickly gets very repetitive, so I think we have to be very careful with where we use the cobblestone. We have birch in this kingdom as well, which is a little bit sad, but I will manage. I think, I mean, there are some really good builders with birch for sure. I'm just not one of them. I'm kind of I've kind of marked down an area for where I want this wall to be. That is the stone brick that you're seeing here. And this is a clever way of doing things so that you can get a feel of what it is you're putting down before you actually put it down. So if we just take a little just take a little ride. Over here is the Swamp Kingdom. There's the witch farm. That's going to be a big bar. There's nothing really visible there. There's a little bit of torches seen from the little swamp village. There's the tree that I built. And we probably need to make some more buildings there. Bevo is going to make a river that runs through this valley and then goes underneath the wall or something like that, and then into this kingdom, which will be absolutely fantastically looking, I reckon. But anyway, this is the kind of marking I have at the moment, and I think as far as this line goes that we are running on right now, I think that's correct. Then I don't know if we need to expand this a little bit. I don't want the wall to be the area to be too big, because we also agreed that we were going to build outside. Another very fun thing, I think, with this wall is that I'm going to make it very straight. I usually do bends and back and forth, but I'm going to try and make it very straight. Let's get... As you can see, I've been chopping down oak. So I'm all sweaty and things. I need to take a shower. I've been a real lumberjack. Let me just get these as well. I was thinking we can start and put this down today, and then we see how far we get. And for the majority of the blocks, I'm going to use oak. I think that's going to look great. Let me just double check. Is my volume... That's weird. I thought it was super loud. Oh, I know what it is. It's my stupid headphones that's super loud. I hate it when that happens. Okay, so anyway, if we were... Let's just try this out a little bit. I'm thinking the wall should be very, very woody. Almost like Toy Story woody. Now you see what I did? And maybe... Yeah, that's going to look super straight, super quick. So what if we go a little bit like that? Maybe one more. As far as height goes, I'm not really sure. This is kind of the highest point in the whole plains though, so that's good. It's good that we start here. But maybe we bring everything up one more. I don't want it too high or too tall, because then, oops, this is actually wrong. Because if we make it too tall, the buildings will have to be tall in order for them to pop up. Is this the style we want? Let's go with one here, and then maybe go back, go back, go back. Maybe something like that. And then a little bit unorganized. It's going to be a proud kingdom, but this is... the way I'm thinking about this is that these are logs or timber that they have placed down in order to protect the kingdom. Hello! I really need to lower the volume of my stupid headphones because this is killing me. Anyway, this is timber that they've kind of put down as they had them, if you know what I mean. But we could go a little bit like that. We may want to do it a little bit taller, maybe 2 more blocks. Let's view it from a distance. I think that's pretty good. That's a little bit too much symmetry right there. And then the idea is that these have poles on them. Now we can't make poles in vanilla Minecraft because we don't have carpenter blocks, unfortunately. So they will have to be like this. But then I wanted to make it minimum 1 thick. So let's see. Over there we make it like so. And then maybe another one. And then when it goes out like this, we just keep it, right? Like this. And then we have a pathway atop. And I'm thinking jungle will look good. Maybe. That we don't have to decide that today. But we'll do it kind of like that. And this. See what I mean? So that we can walk up here. I think that will look pretty cool, pretty nice. As far as mixing this up, oak has a very good texture. It isn't really necessary to mix it up, but I suppose if we wanted to, some repaired planks every here and there, because we do have spruce planks in the pattern. Ooh, I need to take this down. That looked terrible. Some spruce planks here and there goes, obviously, as we know, as I always do, super well with oak logs, right? So, yeah. That's definitely a thing. I'm a little bit worried about the volume. That is why I'm like halting. Oh no, another big freaking oak. I hate it when they grow big. I really do. They're terrible to cut down. But yeah, something like this is the plan. And I think all of the oak things should be pointing upwards. I wonder, let's try... I just got an idea as far as the poles go. What about putting down... some spruce fences. Let's just try that. That may be terrible, but I want to see how it looks. Don't mind if I do. So I hope that you're having a great day, by the way. I forgot to say that. I'm sorry. Actually, let me bring some oak as well. I hope that you're doing great. I am recording this before the collab video goes out because I'm going away this weekend. I don't really know when that is in relation to when the video goes out. But I'm going away this weekend and I don't want to miss the start of this kingdom. So I thought, hey, I'll just go here. I'll do some work. I'm very excited about this wall. So, you know, I couldn't wait. After we recorded that last episode, which was yesterday my time, I just wanted to go. Go, go, go. Okay. Something like that maybe. Would that look weird? Yeah, pretty weird if we do it like that. But if we do it every now and then on the tallest or highest tips. That could work. Remove these. And then we have it maybe like that. Let me just see how does it look with oak. Maybe oak is better. Oh, I think even oak is better. Looks a little bit pointy. You know what else we could do? Let's try some slabs. If you like it, then you should have put a slab on it. That was a song that came about yesterday before we started the recording. We're speaking about Bevo's ice farm or something, and there needed to be done some slab work at one stage. And I just started singing. It was weird. I hope that no one makes a parody out of that. That would be crazy. Let's do that. That's not terrible either. One last thing before I go grindy. Grind. Let's try some stairs, shall we? Don't mind if I do. Don't think that will work. I think it will look too messy, actually. But we'll try it. Oh, I'm nearly dead here. Holy cow. Don't I have? I do. Let's get rid of you. Trying to make it pointy. That is what I'm trying to do. Actually, from a distance, that makes a very interesting wall. We may go with that. Maybe. But anyway, I'm gonna go and get the grind on and see how far I can get here. I want to get this side all done at least, so that we can get a better feel of how this is actually gonna look. So I do that right now, and you grab some iced drinks or something if it's hot where you are, and then we see each other back in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gorgeous. May still be a little bit too short. I'm not sure. I think time will tell when we get buildings. Definitely a little bit too short over there. But you see what's interesting when we play with the different dimensions, if you will. We're just using one texture here. And it kind of works. I wanted to try not there. Do we have a 3 anywhere? Well, we could do it here. It may not be terrible to go around and kind of do a little bit of laying, I don't know. Learn to English. God dang it. It may not be terrible to do that. Just not to get the laying effect, but to get the different texture in. Another thing that we talked about, right? A little bit of this action goes in. I don't think too much. Every now and then, just some repairs from times that have been rough. How about also adding in stairs? Would that be terrible? Yeah, that's probably not so good of an idea. It is interesting though. It gives a little bit of depth, further depth, but it may be. Look at that gorgeous sunset, by the way. Never stops to amaze me. It's kind of cool. Definitely needs to be very sparsely done, though. So maybe if we have another one over here, could work. Then some repairs. And now it's too dark. You cannot see anything. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Man, I had such a fun time yesterday with the guys when we did that big collab. It's been too long since we did a big collab. It's really tough, I tell you, to do a huge collab. And I felt, when I was editing it, I felt like, oh my goodness, I talked all the time. If you felt that, I'm sorry. I will try and shut up more in the next episode. I like talking, though. That's looking pretty sexy, if I do say so myself. And that's exactly what it is, sexy. Obviously, it's it doesn't really matter what we do at this stage with back and forth with the same kind of color. It's still very plain. But we have to remember that there will be leaves added probably. There will be... oh, yes, ladders. Hey, I just got an idea. Ladders. Oh, I just realized that by the time this video is out, there may be a snapshot. That would be amazing. And there may be some new ladders. Hey... Here's an idea. To get up on these walls, I think ladders may not be terrible. I think the town hall area or the rich area is going to be over here. So maybe not right there. But if we put one over, say, here, this is going to break up the color significantly. Hello, zombie. Yeah, you better not light my wall on fire. That would be terrible if mobs could light things on fire when they burn in the sun. Yeah! Look at that. That adds a little bit of interest. We could even go a little bit crazy about the ladders and do like oh, I don't know, we could mix it up like this. See what I'm thinking? Because these could also be support things. Oh, that's right, I didn't make the other side. Oh, I'm loving this though. I'm gonna do a little bit more of it. I wanted to figure out, that's another thing that I wanted to try. Is there any ugly? Yes, there are ugly birches over here. Since I was so much opposing the birch, I figured that the coolest thing to handle the situation would be to for me to build my or include birch in my very first build. So I wanted to see how it looks if we go. I'm just gonna do that. Let's see, this is the interior. If we would go and do a crafting bench, and we're gonna put that here. Oh, I should put some of these fences and stuff down as well. So many things to do, as always. So the lowest point is this. Then I think we do slabs, right? And we'd go from the lowest point. So it points the at areas like this. There won't be any visibility, which is fine. That's okay. But I think birch could actually work up here. And it would prove hello, this is wrong. It would be proving myself to the others as well. That I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna manage the birch. I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone, which Bevo said that I totally agree with, by the way. I'm sure birch could be used for something. But there gotta be some hate every now and then. Some Swedish hate for birch. You gotta forgive me, everybody. But I think I'm kind of committing to this as we lay it down right now. You go up. Just gotta make sure all of these are corrected. Hopefully that ain't too tall. That's looking pretty... I see what's happening here, though. Need to bring this up a little bit. Need to alterate it. Maybe you. Yep, this is gonna look great. Do I want to bring it up here? Yep. Let's also put down some fences every now and then. Very, very seldom. These would be pointers. Pointers. I'm pointing at you, stupid idiot! Every now and then. I'm pointing at you every now and then. Maybe like that. Very unorganized, though. There. And one over there. No. I don't like them connecting. The question is if we should do these stairs. I mean, they look good from a distance. But I think it may break it when we have a lot of them. I'm trying to alterate them, as you can see. It would come like so. Let's just get a little bit and see how that looks. Take a look from the distance. That's always an important thing. From a distance, it looks so good with those stairs, doesn't it? Except for there, those two. But yeah, from a distance, that looks really good. I think, though, we're skipping it. Is that a thing? Is that okay? We skip it? We do the fence post every now and then to make it pointy? I think that's a good plan. Alright, guys. I think we're pretty close to having both of the sides done. I've been thinking quite a bit while placing and chopping down trees and placing trees. I could have probably, one idea that struck me that I maybe should have tested. I could have probably grown a bunch of oak trees and then just sheared off the leaves. Because you can grow them next to each other. That would have been pretty funny. And a unique way of doing a wall. Then we could have said, hey, we grew this wall once. Do you guys remember? Do that. I've added another top layer, so the maximum, if you're interested, the maximum thing is 3.5 blocks now, which I think works out good. We needed that because I placed this probably one too tall, but I'm trying to be very sparse with them, with that height. It just gives more options if we can alterate, of course. Anyway, this is looking pretty good, I think. Haven't done any dressing up, but you can walk here now. It's very straight down line in the middle. In fact, it's super tuper straight. But I don't think that really matters too much. This wall isn't very much for walking up there, even though it needs to be a function. Ooh, I left a crafting table there. Take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Had a few ideas while doing the last part here. Ooh, I see a mist. Let's fix that. Otherwise, that's going to drive me crazy. Boom. Boom. Done. I've had a few ideas of how we can dress this up even further. So we did the spruce planks. We did a little bit of staircasing. How about jungle? If I place a jungle like this, it works because it's the same texture. So if you place these regularly, they have the texture bent. But if you place them bent, they have the texture straight. That could actually work. Just a little bit in the bottom area to add a little bit of moist and rottiness. Don't want too much of this. But I think it's good for the eye. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, see how that just slightly is different and you're like kind of noticing it. Maybe we go actually up here as well and try one out. Boop. Do we do 2 in a row? Maybe 3? That is interesting. That is very interesting. I'll have to see what you guys think about that one. Let me know down below. I think that looks pretty good. That could replace this alteration. Go back to that there. Another thing that I want to try is to dress it with more fences or spruce. Spruce fences outside the thing. So let's grab these. I'm so happy, by the way, that we don't use spruce logs or spruce or dark oak planks. Took a vote on it. If you missed it, and the spruce one lost, which is good. But I tell you one thing, oak or chopping down trees, this have taken like a full inventory of logs and a little bit more so. But here's what I'm thinking anyway. Would it be crazy to go and do this for strength and alteration? Let's just get a little section here, and I'm not sure which to use, so I'm gonna try both. That would be the oak. Could even go a little bit like that. Yeah, that may actually be too busy. Maybe too busy. Let's try the spruce. Because that's pretty much the same color. And these would kind of be like pillars that they raise to keep the logs from standing straight, if you know what I mean. Raised columns. I think this is too busy for this type of wall. I think this may actually work. The spruce fence may actually work. This looks good, don't get me wrong. Oak planks goes well with the logs. But just a little bit too busy for my taste. Or for this project, I should say. So we take them down. Now, hey sheep, shut the crap up. Another very exciting thing that I want to try out, but I think I have to return to the Mountain Kingdom to get some supplies. Yes, I do, but we can try a little bit together and then I can do that off camera. I wanted to see what happens if we now go and clear out the grass and make it dirt, at least around this wall. So let's try a little bit here. This is loud for you as well, isn't it? I did fix my headphones, by the way, between cutscenes. That was annoying, but I think that may actually be a little still a little bit too loud. Always a hassle with getting the volume correct. You would think that after doing this for 2 years, one would have learned. But no. This is an Eastcal cover-up, right there. So, I'm going to go ahead and place down a little bit of this. And I think this is going to make a huge difference to this thing. A little bit like that. And maybe we could even try out some leaves. I think we were in agreement at last to do... Was it oak leaves? Yes, it was oak leaves. Kind of forgetting things today. Okay, so now we would go in and we could do this. Acrylic had a very good thought actually, or theory behind coarse dirt and regular dirt that I really much enjoyed listening to. The regular dirt would be untrampled dirt, like just wet, muddy dirt, and the coarse would be trampled dirt. And by that saying, it would make most sense to have the regular dirt towards the wall mostly, and then the coarse kind of wrapping it, I suppose. What I see though, as well, is when you start mixing in dirt, you see this little shifting thing there? You can see there's a 2 straight line here. Hello, grass. I see, anyway, what I was trying to say is that I see interesting things happening when you start mixing it in. But let's take a look at this. I think this could look really gorgeous. Oh, yes, baby. That is just a straight line. But oh man, does that look pretty. That looks so good. That looks so very good. And then the buildings come, and they come with oak, full force oak, over here, right? Just get a little bit of contrast. Wow, this kingdom is going to be gorgeous. It's going to be very woody, but very gorgeous. I like this. I like this so very much. I don't think I have any shears, but we could move a few grass blocks on top of this just to get a little bit of depth to it, I suppose. And obviously, this is just straight, as I said, so maybe we want to do a little bit of terraforming shaping thing. But I'm very excited about trying to make a kingdom dirty. It's the proudest kingdom in the world, but we're making it dirty. But you know what I mean. That's good. That's good. Let's take a little bit of a walk up here as well. In the middle of the night. In our beautiful ladder. I want to keep these ladders like so. I don't want to have any stairs or anything like that. I think it could look really cool. As for lighting up here. It's actually a good question. Ooh, hello. I missed one there. And here. And there is a dark room underneath this thing. Oh, but look at that, having torches underneath. That's right. Get you. Plop you down there. That gives that very cool lighting effect. I like it. Let's take a look on this. Let's do another one here. I want to see if that is visible from the out edge. Because it really looks like there's something of value. Which there isn't. There's a skeleton. Hi. He's gonna despawn, don't you worry. Let's take a look at that from the distance. In the middle of the night. Ho! That is that is from the bottom here. So it's not really visible because that's where we have torches. But that's how it looks when we have torches on it. Isn't that gorgeous? This is from the Swamp Kingdom. It's very straight. Like the height is straight. But that is intentionally. I think the Mountain Kingdom is disorganized. Not very sought after. A lot of the buildings are grand. But a lot of the buildings are also having quite a bit of wear and tear. Hello! Who's shooting? Stupid idiot. A lot of the buildings also have a lot of wear and tear. This is brilliant for archery practice. And so this kingdom is going to be different in the way that it's going to be very sought after, very repaired. I think that is a gorgeous start to this wall, ladies and gentlemen. You'd have to let me know what you think. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. I'm going to have to continue chopping down these trees. May look into a quick and dirty tree farm setup or something, because I hate chopping down trees. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode of Kingdomcraft. I hope that you're excited for this new biome. New kingdom. And give us some awesome lore and things. You're so good with that. I said that in the collab episode as well. And you may already probably have given us some awesome things. But I haven't seen it yet, okay? That's what happens when you backlog things. Oh, I like the light up area there. It's beautiful. Anyway, thank you again for watching. And I see you in the next episode.